addiction by watching.
That's your opinion.
No,
You can tell she's got
life
right.
herself. There's 100% facts that it is more than.
Where did you get your 100% facts from? She's
on M's live,
addiction.
on the live stream.
The thing is, Ems has got an addiction. You can see it just by watching her.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
by watching Ems, you can see it.
Guys, can I just jump in really quick? Because I've never been in a box before, but I'm going back to Ems now from. Sorry.
Oh, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Don't get upset, sweetheart.
The girl, it really gets to me. I've watched that girl since she's been on Facebook. I've messaged her. I'm a scouser that live in Liverpool. I know what she's going through. I come out of hospital 2 days ago. My last alcohol binge. And when I say I've lost everything, I have lost everything.
Can somebody put a support number or something in a poll?
I've got support. You know, I go to mental health teams. I go to alcohol teams. I am the person who will get up and go to these things. But this girl, really, I've tried to help this girl. 2 o'clock in the morning when she's been going off her head, I've messaged that girl, send me your address, I'll get a taxi up now to make sure you're okay. I'll come and get a taxi. I live on my own. I'll come and get a taxi, I'll take you to the hospital. Not once has that girl ever responded to me. But what antagonised me more last night was the actions of her. And she needs taken off this app, and I don't care what anybody says, addiction is addiction, yeah. That girl does not want help. And I don't care what anybody says. She sat there last night and blamed the people who pay for her. She actually blamed them for sending the ambulance to her door and said that she was going to sue the NHS because they broke down the door. If you watch that video, she was totally unresponsive. She wasn't asleep. I've been in situations where, and I'll hold my hands up, and I haven't told anybody this. I've walked the streets naked and I haven't known what I've done. And this girl really, really got, and people go, don't watch her. But you know what? I watch her for the simple reason. I've watched her slate every single person on this app. Men, women, everything. She's lost so many people on the, and the way she spoke to that boxer last night on this app. And her and John just giggling like a pair of kids. It's just, the girl doesn't want help. Because if she wanted help, she says she's got support in place. I'm sorry, but mine's been going on for 5 years. I don't drink every day. I'm classed as a binge drinker. So I can go weeks and I don't touch it. But when I do, I'll go on it for 3 or 4 days. Just been in hospital for 5 days. I still can't walk. I can't function properly. I've got no one. I'm in the house on my own. I can't get out the house. I'm so weak. Has she ever been in that position where she's been taken to the hospital because she can't physically? I was vomiting blood. I've lost my life. They've brought me back. I've lost my 2 daughters. And that girl, you know, the pain she caused people. And she sits there laughing. She sits there laughing. Questioning people about the finances, how much money they've got in the bank. You know, this girl, and I don't care what I say, I've tried to help that girl. Where I don't know her. I don't know her. I've never met the girl in my life, but I was willing to get a taxi up to her house on many occasions to take her to an hospital, and I got totally ignored. The messages got read, but I got ignored. Now, if she wanted help, I don't care. She'd get out that flat, and she would go and get that help, because it's not going to come to her sitting in that flat, in that kitchen. I know that's not going to come. It never come to me. I'm under the alcohol team. I've had to refer myself to numerous counselling services. She wouldn't have waited that long. And the way she's saying, I've got to wait this long. I'm in Liverpool. I'm under these services. No. If she's phoning the crisis team the way she said she was, I mean, how dare she? That Dave Duran and that boxer drove hours and hours to that girl. And you should have heard the way she spoke to him last night. like he was absolute dirt on her ship. And I just think, how can you sit there and blame every single other person? I know addiction's addiction, because I'm in it.
Yeah.
I know addiction's addiction.
I think that with Ems, she doesn't care, does she? And I say when she doesn't care, because I sometimes take that as when you're suffering with your mental health, and I think she's clearly grieving, over her, Marcus and that. And I just feel she's just lost caring.
Do you know what it is, though, Ange?
She might not even have an addiction. She might just drink to take that pain away. I mean, I don't know.
She blames it on, okay, I don't know what the girl's gone through in the past. I just know about Marcus. I used to watch them years ago. She blames it being Marcus. But I'm not being funny. I don't know what happened to them. Obviously, it was his art. She sat in that kitchen and drank the way she is now with that man. Day after day after day after day after day. Every single day the way she is now. If you wanted help, yeah, okay, she might not be able to put the drink down of a day. She's still on live now. She might not be able to put that drink down. But if you want that help, you'd be on that phone every single day, banging them doors down.
But she has said before.
Do you not think that she doesn't believe that she has got a problem, though? Like, do you not like?
I do believe she has got a problem. I do believe she has got a problem, but that doesn't give her the right to speak to people the way she speaks to them, the way she spoke to them ambulance men, and the way she spoke to police officers wouldn't even go into a property.
Also, the thing is, you have to get yourself to a point where you're at your lowest of the low before you actually go and get that help.
Yeah.
I know, I've been there, and I really have. I were at the bottom of a sewer before I actually admitted that I needed help. And I went and got the help for myself because I kind of figured out no one else in this world is ever going to help you. People
But
can
Jack, this is what I'm trying to say, love. This girl is saying, they haven't contacted me, they haven't done this. She blames everybody else. She has to do it for herself.
Yes.
No one's going to do it for you.
Of course she does. And I think
that's typically what you get with somebody like that who may have addictions or problems. They don't say that they've got an issue.
I think everybody in life who has an addiction, whether it be to drugs, alcohol, whatever, you have to get yourself to a point. And she will, and I believe that she will get there.
Do you know, I don't believe she will, because I don't believe she's got any intentions of doing anything about it. I really don't.
I honestly, and I really, really do, I honestly believe that she will get there one day. And
I wish the girl the best of luck. I wish the girl the best of luck, because she's only a young girl. Do you know what I mean? But her attitude is absolutely disgusting towards people on the app who were trying to help her.
But I'll tell you something, right? And anybody who's had an addiction, I lost my sister a few years ago through drug-related, and she was the most vile person in the world towards me. And growing up, we were like twins. We were never without each other. We knew what each other were thinking, what each other were going to say. And it's hard. And when my sister was at her worst, she didn't like anybody, let alone herself. And it is so hard for people to kind of come to terms with their selves.
It is. I absolutely can't even look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because I hate myself that much. My daughter has a baby.
Let's bring the jump out.
All right. If that girl needed the help, I'm crying out for help. I'm under all kinds of services. You would go and get that help for yourself.
Girls,
Yes.
you said that you've got like
But you have to
you've got
get to that
experiences and that you've been through basically the same thing. Do you not think a part of her like addiction is like TikTok? Because if people say TikTok isn't addicting, that's a lie. Like I
No.
believe a part of the addiction.
You know what,
is also
Georgia?
TikTok.
Sorry to interrupt you. I totally agree with you there. I don't do TikTok. I've never done a live in my life. But what I'm
when
saying
is she going to reach rock bottom?
yes,
if
take TikTok away from that girl. What has she got?
Well, she's got the income, so it's like I think.
No, but if TikTok was to shut down completely, she has got none. And if it takes for that to happen for that girl to go and get help, I think that's the only way she'd get help.
I completely agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like you guys are saying, well, I mean, we're right now. Technically, it's only speculating what I'm saying, but I think as long as she always has this app here, she always has that income and like money possibly that she's not seen before. Like she said on her live about having £85,000 in the bank. Like she's not going to hit rock bottom when she continuously has this income. So it's like you have to lose everything. Like I've never been through this personally, but I've seen it around me a lot of times because of my old job. I've met people like Ems over and over and over and over and over, and something she's got commonly that a lot of people with addiction don't have is money, and what fuels that is TikTok, and she is addicted to TikTok. But people say it's because of the views or whatever, but if she decided to go and get help, which I believe she doesn't want at the moment, her views would be higher than everything. She'd probably
just say
more
something?
income than everything. So it goes to show she is struggling, because if she actually did go and fix herself up on her live, she'd get loads of money, people would be supporting her. It would fucking break TikTok if she decided to get clean. So it's not about the numbers or anything like that, really, is it? Because she doesn't want help. You feel me?
You know what? When Miss Red was talking about it this morning, I went into a live and she were reveling because she had 3.8K watching her. So I do think there probably is a slice of addiction in regards to TikTok and those numbers. And
does anybody know the recovery rate of addiction? It's really, really low.
It is low.
The percentage in AA alone is 3%, and that's through people on a program and going every night. It's 3%. It's the most difficult thing in the world to not. You're always an addict. And I don't know if she is an addict. I don't know if she's got a problem with alcohol, or she looks, she sounds, she acts like an addict. Now, if she doesn't want to give up, there's no point in anybody discussing it, nobody saying anything about it. She is not going to give up. She has to do it herself. And that poor lady that was on before that's just come out of the hospital is in no fit state to help her. She can't help her when she's going through it herself.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But this was months ago where like I was like, well, I'm going through what she's going through. I could maybe just even take her to wasn't drinking, take her to the hospital, get her seen to, because I believe she does need checking out.
Yeah, I do.
I really do believe she needs checking out.
And I agree with the other lady that she should be on live, because if she's doing that on her own. And the other thing about being in the middle of an addiction is you're completely selfish. You do not care about anybody else apart from the alcohol or the drug. You just don't.
Sorry, guys, let's. Sorry.
100%
Yeah,
you
sorry.
are correct.
No, we might
The
look
only
like she has
person
addiction. We
that
don't know if
matters
she
in
has an
your
addiction.
addiction
No,
is
I'm
you.
not. I don't know. Sorry.
Hey, wait a minute. We don't know if she has an addiction, so let's not judge
Yeah,
someone
sorry.
on. I know she drinks. You know what? I don't know,
Yeah.
but how much she drinks. But we're not doctors. So,
And you
diagnose it.
can't say someone's got an addiction. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, a lot of people do drink to because of what they're going through. I do believe with Em, I don't think she wants to be here anymore. I do believe that. I think she's on that. She's what's that word? Self-destruction.
Yeah, she totally is.
I think she's self-destructing, and I think I honestly don't, because I was watching her live once, and she did say she doesn't want to be here anymore, and she doesn't care. And I think sometimes when you drink, you do lose that caring, especially when you're having another bottle. Who cares? Yeah.
She said that again. She said that again last night. Yesterday, when someone said something to her, and all she kept saying is, "Who's asked? Who's asked? Don't want to be here anyway." But do you know what? Even if you just take yourself, get a taxi, take yourself to the hospital, just get an overall check to make sure you're okay, because I don't believe the girl looks okay.
And
She doesn't look right.
I'll drop down and let someone
She
else
drink
come
every
up.
day, guys. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it every night?
Yeah.
And that's the vodka, is it?
Yeah.
How do you know it's not water?
Oh, come on, Angie. She wouldn't be acting the way she does.
Listen, let me ask you something, right? Now, we know she does drink at times, right? But how do we know she's actually drinking every night and just acting drunk? And it's not just water in that glass.
I don't think anybody could act
listen,
like that.
I don't believe anything on this.
She actually said on to Boxer last night, I don't know whether anybody's watched it, because I watched it till about 2:30 this morning and I got fed up with it. And then she actually said to him, when they went to meet and whatever, and they went to help her, whatever, she said, I was drinking Coca-Cola. And he said, no, you kept asking to go live. She went, you're a liar. Because if I was only drinking Coke, I wouldn't go live. So basically, she needs to be drinking to go live. Yet she's on live now. She actually said to the lad, she said to Boxer, I was only drinking Coke and I would not have gone live drinking soft drinks. I wouldn't have gone live.
You know why that is, though? Because I've spoken to her. I don't speak to her off TikTok, but I've spoken to her on my platform when she's not drinking. So I can unmute you, because when people come in, can you just mute yourself because of the noise. What I was going to say is I spoke to her when she's on my platform, and she really didn't have much to say. And I really do think she lacks confidence without the alcohol.
Apparently,
alcohol, she doesn't know how to act. She doesn't know how to.
Apparently, I remember Dave Duran saying only a couple of weeks or whenever he'd been to meet her and it all went tits up, should we say. I remember him saying she's not the way she comes across on TikTok. She's very, very quiet. She's just like, she's not the way she is on TikTok.
Well, I'm not defending her, but I can understand what she's going through with grief process. My grandma died 7 years ago. I hit self-destruct. I started doing drugs. I started drinking. I've never touched drugs in my life. I started doing drugs, started drinking, went on self-destruct mode. Landlord come with a court order and said I had 6 months to put my IDs up or I was going to lose my property because I was so close to my grandma. And it took that to hit me to turn my life around where I am now, because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't getting out of bed. I wasn't eating. I was just getting up drinking, doing drugs and everything. 7 years down the line, and I'm slowly back to where I was. I still get the down days, still get the bad days, but I'm not drinking and I'm not doing drugs. So it's probably a lot to do with grief with him. I'm not defending her in any way, but it could be a lot to do with grief. It hits us all in different ways.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, can I just speak really quickly? I don't really do Hiya. Thanks for having me. I don't really speak in these much, but I really genuinely think that the biggest problem is that she's lonely. I think she's found a method that works, and I think she genuinely thinks that nobody's going to watch her, nobody's going to be there, nobody's going to support her unless it's a car crash waiting to happen. I think she thinks the more she drinks, the more problems that she causes, the more hassle there is that people will be there, because without the car crash, nobody's going to come. And I think she genuinely is so terrified to be alone that that's why she makes up, like she acts out and she drinks and she does all these things so she can get her attention. I think her biggest addiction is probably having people there, because she's so terrified that if she sorts herself out and nobody's going to be bothered, everyone's only there for the car crash.
I mean, listen, I like her. I'll always listen. People can have their opinions, you know what I mean? But I'll always, like, and I do support her. And I always, like I said, like Alex said in the comments, very true. She wants to be loved.
I like her, yeah. That's all she wants.
So many people that are just cloud chasing off. I know that you might think, but me and Pearl's, are planning to go there, blah, blah, blah. But, we're going to go to Liverpool anyway, and you can ask Pearl that. And we might say, we'll do it for the clout, it's all for the clout, blah, blah, blah. I think we will have a laugh, And I can't say to speak too much on it, because I've been the same. you know, on social media. So I can't see her be a hypocrite and say, you know, I do see a lot of her in me. I do feel that with myself, and I can't, you know, answer for her, but with myself, sometimes when I drink, I just lose caring about the world and what's going on around me and TikTok and people. And she might be feeling that same way, you know. She'd got all these people wanting, you know, to meet up with her and stuff, and you know, and they're friends with her, but they're not friends with her for the right reasons.
She's lost. I wouldn't.
Out chasing off her.
Yeah, I've never known anybody to have so many people off TikTok in that kitchen ever in my life, and every single person she's lost. Every single person. There's no one there for her.
To be honest, you could say the same.
I'm lonely. I live alone. I've lost my daughters and my grandson.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you can say the same about me. I mean, but say I still got a small amount of people that I speak to and I stayed with from day one. But you know, I push people away, but I push the people away because I know what they're doing.
Yeah, I live on my own and I'm like that. And like my niece has just moved across the road, so now I've got a bit of somebody to come and talk to. But before she moved here, I was in my house on my own all the time with one neighbour that helps me out a hell of a lot. But apart from that, I'm in the same situation as you're on your own all the time, and boredom sets in. But I think a lot with it's attention. Like you're saying, she craves the attention. The more she does something stupid on TikTok, the more attention that she's getting, because she's got thousands of people going in.
You don't need friends when you've got that. You need people to drink with. They're not friends. You don't want anybody in your life. You just want.
I think it goes hand in hand in a way. I think that she wants the viewers, and then she drinks, and then she gets the viewers, and then it's like she drinks to get the viewers, and then it ends up like going spiraling, and then she goes down, and then she gets viewers, and then she drinks, and then I think it just goes hand in hand. She drinks because she feels like if she doesn't, she won't get viewers, and then she does something and then she regrets it, so she drinks, and I think it's just like a vicious cycle that she's in, and until she can like see that she doesn't need to drink to be something, then I think she's just going to get stuck in the cycle, and it's just going to be never ending.
Like I've said to you before, how is it? It's not really affecting you, is it? If it's affecting you, you shouldn't be watching it. So why is everyone so affected and invested into what she does? And,
exactly.
You know, I mean, she's not affecting anybody on TikTok. It's a phone. It's, you know, switch off, go to the exit button. You know what I mean?
Are you going to drink when you go there, Angie?
Yeah.
Do you not feel like, and I'm just asking you, like, to having a normal conversation, do you not feel like by going there and like drinking with her, if you care and you want her to be able to get help or anything like that, not that it's on you, because it's not.
Yeah.
But do you not feel like guilt, like to sit there with somebody who's clearly got an addiction to the alcohol and being that friend that gives her company around the drinking?
Yeah,
doesn't make a blind but don't know. No, she won't care.
Can I just answer? A lot of people think I have an addiction, so I like a drink just like him. You know, I don't drink every day or anything. Some people think I do, but I don't. Yeah. So people might say I'm an enabler, but I drink myself. So
no. Then they go in that kitchen and they're too late, because every time somebody's in that kitchen, she's worse. And the more people she's got going, and the more people that will go are enabling her, because she's got someone to drink with. I mean, she does it on her own anyway, but not to the extent she does when people are there.
You might just want friends, though. Does anybody not think of that?
Well, think about it, if Angie doesn't go, she's just going to have another person in the fucking kitchen anyway.
So
she's a young girl that just wants some company.
You know what it is? Me and Phil want to go out for the weekend. Can I just please talk for a second, because it's really annoying. Just a second. I lost my thought. Carry on. Please, it's really, really rude.
You was talking about
I lost my thought.
You went to say, well, if me and Pearl go there, and then.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
But she's alien. DG was there to help. What did she do? Slating for the decorating. Biddy were over there helping her out. Decent TikTokers, and she's alienated them and just come on and slated them when they've left the flat. So then they don't want anything to do with it. So decent people that do want to be a friend, she slates after they've left the property. So so they won't speak to her, and then she's got all idiots that are going.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, me and Pearl are going for the week, so it's a bit of a static. We're going for the weekend for a laugh, it's not just for clout or, it's a bit of content. Of course it is, like any creator meets up with another creator. Listen, I'm not a creator, but a lot more, I'm a live streamer, okay? You do it for content, but me and Pearl were going to be up anyway and have a laugh, and she actually decided, Pearl, let's go to Liverpool, not because of Ems, and then we decided, why don't we just go to Ems's kitchen, and that would be fun. And then Ems got onto Pearl's platform. Listen, whether it happened or not, I don't know, but hopefully, and it's a big jump for me because it's 4 hours away. Me, I don't like going out my borough, and that's because I've stayed in my house for so long that it's become a little bit fearful about leaving on the bloody plane. So it gets harder, you know what I mean? So,
Angie, could I ask you a quick question? Because I'm going to drop down. Do you not think after, when you go there and the weekend, and I hope you have a fab time, and do you not think
did she say that?
you're going to get the backlash that every single person who's been in that kitchen gets after they go home? Every single person who's been in their kitchen she turns on them. Do you think you and Pearl, that might happen to you?
No, because I can handle myself. I think.
No, I know you. Yeah. I'm just asking a question.
There's something going on with CLA. People are saying to Cam.
Somebody commented that she's got Elphaba and Maria there, but apparently I think it's a sub only live, but there's 10,000 people in there, so it probably
so there must be something going on for them to have so many viewers.
Do you want to go watch that?
Should I just have a quick look on? Has anyone got Cam too? I've got my other phone. Let me have a look.
And mental health matters. I think Angie's got such a big support system on this app that even if things were to go left, she would, I feel like she kind of holds her own regardless of what happens. So I don't think she really cares.
Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe she wouldn't, because there's two of them, there's only one of her.
Going to a hostel. Can you imagine? She's famous. She's going, I'll go to a hostel and stay in a hostel. In the car. Am I allowed to talk? Yeah. Speak.
It's really kicking off.
I'm going to drop, Angie. I'll see you later. Thank you for having me out.
Speak.
Bye.
I'll see you later. So I can't
later.
I love you to bits, Alfred. It's not that. It's that I'm just me. You to bits, Alfred. It's not that. It's that I'm just me.
That's lagging. One second.
I don't have people around me because I never called you and said, come to my house. I took you in as an emergency. You know I'm bipolar. You know I'm very much like your mom.
What?
Maria, yes. And when I've got a lot of stress going on, I don't need other people's stress. Do you want? I can accommodate. I can do what I want. But when then I'm getting stressed, I've got no bank cards. I should have said, you know what, Maria, don't bother come. I've got no bank cards or nothing. It's a stressful time. I'm about launching my business. But I love Maria to pieces. Yeah, I've got love for Alphaba. But at the same time, I will speak my mind about everything. And if I think that something, then I don't care.
She's got.
I paid 76.
She's got 17k on.
She wanted to go. I didn't ask to go to a karaoke.
Angel asked, it was all a joint situation.
Yeah, and I paid for the drinks and I paid for the taxi. This what does my. All right, so you get your bank statements on how much you've spent, and I'll get mine because I'm paying for 2, 3 people, 4 people.
I've also paid as well.
You sit there at the table and go, I'll just pay for me and my mum. Or I'll just pay for.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
That's not always true. That's not true.
Alpha, you're like, Goddess you was going to take money off Goddess. I was like, don't take money off Goddess. We need that for the weed.
No one's going to take any money from Goddess.
I paid the bill. Yeah, I'm paying. I'm saying I don't mind paying or whatever, but it's nice to see something back or like a little, or that's all I'm saying. I'm not a fucking money change. You know what I mean? I've spent about 300 quid. How much have you spent? There you go. I'm just letting you know. You put yourself on me. I didn't need to order pizzas after the show that I took you to and paid the Uber there and got free tickets and paid the Uber back and then spent £60 in Pizza Hut. Drink of ice water, £2. Didn't even offer me a drink after the show, and I let her meet all these people famous. It was me, not.
So
I'm telling the truth. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
Can I also get my wife?
I'm just saying it would have been nice for her to offer Maria. That's all it is. She's tied to her mum. And she wants her mum to go in a hostel. Imagine. Yeah, her mum does everything for her. I've seen her mum cleaning up, doing this, doing that. Alpha Bar, you need to look after your mum, sweetheart. I don't care. You could never treat me like that if I was your mum. I'd be getting you washing up, doing everything. Absolutely. And Maria does a lot, and she's got back pains. I can see she's in pain. She's got pain. You know, she goes through a lot, man. You need to respect your mum more. And I don't care, you do. And you're young, but you put too much on your mum. And I'm going to speak out for your mum. Enough is enough. You need to start making your mum relax, giving her nice things, buy her flowers, take her out. Don't stress her out, man. She's a woman, darling. We've got emotions different. We're different. We're mothers. We bear children. We think different. We care for you. She loves you so fucking much, man. She's like yesterday when you took that gummy. You was... You know, your mum's fucking worried to death calling for me, Chelsea. Da-da-da. You know, it's like, I told you, don't take the gummy, but you do it. And then you try and come, I'm the bad person. I'm not having that. It's not good. I told you, Mum, I don't want you doing nothing like that. You understand? I've been there for you on the phone with your mum for hours in Manchester where you've been drugged more or less with these dusty guys. I've been there for you. I've been supportive of you. I've got your back. I'm trying to educate
Okay, now
you.
you're oversharing loads of things.
Well, I'm just telling. No, it was on live, remember? We was live with it.
We don't, right, everything doesn't need to be on TikTok, Chelsea. Everything doesn't need to be on TikTok. I will... Your TikTok. I've also put money into this. We are leaving and we are going because I don't want to.
See the attitude. See the attitude. I know you can go and say whatever you want because this is the attitude and it happens all the time and it's so disrespectful. You've been in my house for 2 nights, Alpha. I've paid a lot of money. I've took you places. I've put myself out. Let your mum just relax, man. She's fucking up and down. She's not slept properly. This and that. She's She's doing this to try and help and support you. You need to start having more responsibilities on yourself as well. You know, I'm telling Alpha to be strong. She needs to put she needs to fix up, darling. Do you understand? Like, she needs to be more alert. She's fucking going, I'm going to go and stay in a hostel. You know how famous she is? Things like that will annoy me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get her moved so she's somewhere. She wants to be in London. She needs to be in London. Yeah, but you're a famous TikToker. There's people that'll help you, Alpha Bar. No one's gonna know if you don't tell or talk to no one or speak or open up to people. That's what I mean. The guy told you need to take a step forward and put that barrier on and go and don't be scared. And I know you're still young, and then you still need to respect crazy, whatever, but I still got love for you. I'll try and support you. I've got more love for your mum than you, to be honest. I have, because Maria, I don't know. I just feel like I connect with your mum in a way more than you. But you know, I love you for being you and being Alpha Bar and being a TikTok creator and being, you know, making your mum proud. And you've got a fabulous voice, and I see that potential in you and this and that. But also see how your mum suffers a lot, and you know, from looking at it on that side, you know. It's, you know, and that's all it is, Alpha. It's not easy. It's not easy.
23k on.
It's not easy for me. You know, you have got your mum, which you should be so proud of because she supports you so much. And, you know, you are doing so well, Alpha.
She's on the normal count, Chelsea Leah.
Understand me a bit more. If, you know, that's all it is.
Chelsea Leah, then you just go live. Click the live button.
Because this is the kind of person I am. I show my hell.
Oh, sorry, guys.
TikTok about everything.
I totally understand that, really.
I got really riled up with that guy. He's got an issue with me. The trolls have phoned up or said something. They phone up and say that I don't pay for stuff and whatever they do to troll me, that I've got guns, I've got knives, they kick my door off, they do this, they do that. So you've gone through exactly the same. To be humiliated for £25, and all I'm going to do is go for breakfast. You know when I say everything goes wrong for me, nothing goes right? No. All I'm trying to do is take you for breakfast. The food's really good, she would have loved it. And can you imagine how my anxiety?
Yeah,
I couldn't breathe properly.
It's so frustrated, the frustration.
And then all the other frustration comes in.
I know.
And then me
think about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just
And I love Maria and I love Alpha and others, but I will.
But we're all feeling it.
Yeah, because I can't help it. And it's like this and that. It's like we was in the West End. I was trying to order a taxi. I didn't have no battery. We run out of battery. I was just trying to order a taxi. It wouldn't work. It wasn't working, was it? I was trying. I was trying like 6 times to the point where we had to get the bus. We got on the bus. The driver wouldn't let Alpha Bar on. The woman had to come and pay because we couldn't do it. Only could use one pass.
That's fucking weird. I don't even understand that mentality. They can't get on the, like, what the fuck? What if you're a family and you're going for a day trip? How many fucking funds can I need to get on a fucking bus to pay for everyone? Makes no fucking sense. The most absurd thing I've ever heard. I was shocked yesterday. I mean, you get on and they say no. I'm like, what? What do you mean no? You just want to pay for a ticket?
Come off, sorry. I must have come off.
It's exactly the same, but you have to realize, Alpha, that you're going to be very successful and money, you can make money, you do your cameras, look how successful you are. Famous, darling, you know what I mean? So I said to Alpha, but every day you need to be waking up and making money. That's how it has to be now. Like you're self-employed, you're making your own money, you're TikTok, you use your work with artists, you use your account for videos.
Are you getting bored now? Fake drama. Do you think it's all fake? It's got 18k watching her. Guys, I'm back. Who's this in the box? Put the box in there. Yeah, it's boring. Do you think it's scripted? What do you guys think? It's scripted?
I don't think so.